It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. Fernando Vila, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy.
So stepping in, Theo Jamieson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jamieson.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Mendez on the move. He tracks it down and makes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Theo Jamieson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jamieson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Stepping in, Tommy Brewer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 7, Tommy Brewer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jamieson sprinting after it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced.
Now in the box, Theo Jamieson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Jamieson, just 18 years old, is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now. Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Johnny Mateo.
Here's the 0-2. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. So striding forward now, Tommy Brewer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Brewer.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Jamieson. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Luis Feliciano. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Feliciano.
1-2. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Jamieson moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no run. In now, Theo Jamieson. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Jamieson.
0-1 the count. Popped up. Horner is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Birmingham came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carlos Caruso wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Fernando Vila is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. Norman Lair, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Ready now, Theo Jamieson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Mendez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Okay.
Digging in, Alejandro Juarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hitter, Alejandro Juarez.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jamieson makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Theo Jamieson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4. At the plate, Russell Goslin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russell Goslin.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. So striding in, Theo Jamieson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jamieson.
Belted high and deep into right center. Hoyt going back on it to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in once again,
Now
Donnie Mateo.
right
No
fielder.
hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Mateo.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bouchard is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH, Vincent Miles. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitch popped up.
Come on, Dig, you're going to have
Gill
to work.
moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Jackson leads this one 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Theo Jamieson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Generals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Norman Lair wins his 3rd of the season. Jason Barrow takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. Willie Mota hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. David Spaulding will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can.
Now at the plate, Les Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Les Ramirez.
Now a flare out toward right center. Bearden ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right
into the box now, Theo Jamieson, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
The right fielder.
Stepping in, Donnie Mateo. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Struck him out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Generals are on top, 1-0. Digging in, Jonathan Bouchard earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Jonathan Bouchard.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jamieson is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamieson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. Vargas gloves it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Theo Jamieson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jamieson.
Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. And he'll get in there safely.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Bouchard. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run. Stepping into the box, Jonathan
And leading
Bouchard.
off
He'll
for
try
the
to
Generals,
follow up the double in
the
his
center
last
fielder,
at-bat with another big hit
Jonathan
right here.
Bouchard.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Relay, relay, relay.
And a high bounce. Striding into the box,
Now batting,
Theo
the center
Jamison,
fielder,
2 for 3 with a
Theo
double on his line so far.
Jamison.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brewer is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Jackson jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Spaulding notches his 3rd win of the year. Willie Mota wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation
now,
of minor league
your
baseball. A good
Jackson
matchup here for you tonight
Generals.
between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. Alvaro Diaz is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both.
Now at the plate, Theo
Leading off
Jamison.
for
He had a
Birmingham,
couple of hits in
the center
yesterday's
fielder,
contest.
Theo
First delivery to him on the way.
Jamison.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Time.
Now batting, Theo Jamison
batting,
comes
the
into
center
this
fielder,
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Theo
ball game.
Jamison.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Jamison, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Mendez is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, Tommy Brewer.
right
He'll
fielder,
look to
number
bounce back
7.
after striking out his
Tommy
last time up.
Brewer.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jamison moving to his left. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping
Leading
in,
up for
Chris
your
Gill.
Jackson
He got
Generals,
called out on strikes
the
his last
shortstop,
time through.
Chris
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it
Gill.
out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a high bounce. Now at the plate, Theo Jamison.
Now
He
batting,
flew out in his last
center
at-bat.
Theo
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jamison.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. To his right, Vargas on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in now, Theo
batting,
Jamison.
the center
He got on
fielder,
top of one and was a
Theo
ground out victim last time.
Jamison.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Generals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alvaro Diaz earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. Brian Gary, the Maine native, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality.
Standing in, Jonathan Bouchard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Stacy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mateo on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Theo Jamieson, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Turned on down the line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Donnie Mateo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Vincent Miles. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Frank Ramirez. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Ramirez
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hoyt is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know. Striding in once again, Kevin Stacy. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Jamieson sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change.
Leading off the inning, Theo Jamieson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Bouchard. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ramirez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Theo Jamieson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Bouchard on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Theo Jamieson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, it's
On the bag, on the
ground to
bag.
second. Did he get his double play? On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about.
So the batting order turns over now and set to
For
go
your Jackson
Les
Generals,
Ramirez.
the
He
first
flew out in
baseman.
his last at-bat.
Les Ramirez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jamison looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Theo Jamison.
batting,
He's
the
1 for
center
4
fielder.
for the game.
Theo Jamison.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up.
Go, go, go!
Vargas is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Jackson came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Rossi claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the
And now,
limelight
please
today as the
welcome
show's coverage of the
your
Southern League is on the air.
Tennessee
Ought to be a good
Smokies.
one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. Yusniel Castro, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases.
At the plate,
Leading
Theo
off for
Jamison,
Birmingham,
as it'll be 5,
the center
6,
fielder,
and 7 due up to
Theo
kick off the second inning.
Jamison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batting,
Theo
the center
Jamison.
fielder, Theo
And the pitch.
Jamison.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Another 0-2 home. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Good at bat there. Good job. Good job.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So digging in now, Vincent
batting,
Miles.
designated
He reached
hitter,
on a single in his first try.
Miles.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no run. At the plate, Theo Jamison. He's singled in
batting,
2 trips
the
to the
center
plate
fielder,
thus far.
Theo Jamison.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Fouled away. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
Stepping up now, Theo Jamison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in.
Make a turn.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Standing in, Oliver Bearden. He singled his last time up.
Oliver Bearden.
Here now the 2-2.
All right, make a turn.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready for another shot now, Frank Ramirez.
Frank Ramirez.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Ready now, Alejandro Dominguez, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Comes set, the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chappelle is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Tennessee Smokies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 73 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Russell Burdick records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League.
Tennessee
Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, Jeff Chin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bourbon ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this really...
Striding into the box, Theo Jamieson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Jamieson.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box now, Donnie Mateo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mateo.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into very shallow right. Vesperis moves over. 1 out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So striding in, Frank Ramirez, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready with the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left.
You're scoring!
Chappelle will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom. Digging in for his second at-bat, Theo Jamieson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Chin is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors. Coming to the plate now Theo Jamieson.
The center fielder, Theo Jamieson.
From the stretch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Now at the plate, Donnie Mateo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls.
Stand up.
He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now at the plate, Frank Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. There's one on to first, and they get the double play. Digging in now, Theo Jamieson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Number 32, Donnie.
Stepping up to the plate, Donnie Mateo, runner in scoring position with two gone. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vincent Miles.
Designated hitter, Vincent.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cervantes is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired, but not before they clear. Now at the plate, Donnell Hata. He flew out in his last at bat.
First baseman, Donnell.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mateo giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Theo Jamieson.
Theo Jamieson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hernandez stands at first with one out. Sent on the ground out to second.
Come on.
He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Birmingham Barons rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jason Barrow earns the win, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. Number 39, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he...
Now in the box, Theo Jamieson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying.
Go, dig.
A bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So stepping in, Theo Jamieson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jamieson.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Standing in, Theo Jamieson.
The center fielder, Theo Jamieson.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Just hung in there on that one. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So it's no runs. Digging in, Gerald Haas, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McRae racing back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that.
Stepping in, Theo Jamison. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Jamison
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Smokies are on.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Tennessee used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 39 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Russell Burdick earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. Andres Villanueva is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jamison, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chappelle will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a. Stepping into the box, now Theo Jamison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Grounded to first.
On the bag.
Reined in. Oh, look at the dive. In time. Digging in, the switch hitter, Rico Perez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rico Perez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Ramirez moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. In now, Theo Jamieson.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Pitch number 100 on its way.
Jamieson.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Tennessee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andres Villanueva notches his 3rd win of the year. Dylan Covey was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more... There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. It's Richard Bonds, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off.
Coming to the plate now, Will Chappelle, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Jamieson is there. And that's the 3rd out. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Digging in, Theo Jamieson. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Jamieson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Chappelle is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson.
Now batting, the center fielder, Theo Jamieson.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so anyway.
Into the box now, Will Chappelle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Mateo is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from 2nd. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding forward now Theo Jamieson.
Theo.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And the runner is in from 2nd. And now he's able to scramble back to 2nd safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Donnie Mateo goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Jamieson is on his way home. The tag gets 1. Digging in and looking for more. Theo Jamieson. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an
Jameson.
offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
The windup and the 0-1. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Donnie Mateo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Runners on the move for second. And a step off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Rico Perez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready once again, Theo Jamison. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Barons scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Ross Detweiler with his 4th win this season. David Escobedo takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.